Jambro, and this week on Port of Call, we're on Blue Marsh Lake in Reading, Pennsylvania. Stay with us as we meet the Devine family aboard their 250 Sea Ray SLX. And later on, Gerard Radler will be telling us about the year-round fishing opportunities that this lake has to offer. All this and more, so stay with us for another exciting Northeast boating adventure to Blue Marsh Lake in Pennsylvania on this episode of Port of Call. Blue Marsh Lake is located in beautiful Leesport, Pennsylvania, a town with a population of less than 2,000. This rural area is nonetheless a popular getaway destination for those in need of a little taste of the country. The most vital piece of Blue Marsh Lake is the sizable dam, designed to help the surrounding environment stay clean and wildlife friendly, making nearly 16,000 acres of surrounding woodlands one of the healthiest and safest natural forests in Pennsylvania. Leesport is also home to one of the railroad stations used by the notorious Reading Company, more commonly known by its property in the infamous board game Monopoly as Reading Railroad. The Game Commission also does its part to add to the lure of Blue Marsh Lake by making sure that the area is full of fun activities for everyone to enjoy. And to top it all off, the Pennsylvania Fish Commission frequently stocks the lake with game fish, giving Blue Marsh Lake a fishing experience that can't be beat. Coming up next, welcome aboard. I'm here on Blue Marsh Lake in Reading, Pennsylvania, about to meet with the Devine family aboard their 250 Sea Ray SLX. Hey Jay, how are you?
Hi Tina, welcome aboard.
Thank you.
I'd like to introduce my wife, Marianne.
Hi Marianne.
My daughter, Sasha.
Hi Sasha.
And my son, Tyler.
Hey Tyler, how you doing? AJ and Marianne, how'd you get into boating?
Well, we were fishing and we saw these beautiful boats, and the kids said to us, that looks really cool, why don't we get a boat? So we came back home and did a little bit of research on boating, and we went and found a boat that was a used boat that was for sale. And that's how we purchased it, and that's how we got started.
The first boat just didn't meet our needs for everything that we wanted to do on the boat because we fell in love with boating. We sold that and bought a Sea Ray, an 18-foot Sea Ray. And then the next year we needed a little bit more room for our family, so we purchased a 22-foot Sea Ray. It was a lot bigger. It has the water in the head, a bigger engine. It was faster, and it was able to do more things that we could enjoy.
So what's a typical boating weekend for the Devine family?
The kids will swim. We'll hook up one of the tubes onto the boat where they can float around. And we put on the radio and listen to music, and we just enjoy ourselves and relax.
We also there's a few areas where we can actually beach the boat. We can walk around, explore around the land as well as the water.
At Blue Marsh, there's plenty of coves where if you want to have a little bit of privacy, you can go into the cove and drop your anchor, and that's usually when we'll have lunch. Down one of the small tributaries is a formation of rocks that we'll climb up of, and you can jump off the top of the rocks into the water, and that's a lot of fun to do.
And sometimes we even have time to just relax. Some of us even do a little fishing. It's a very versatile day.
So it sounds like you guys have really absorbed the boating lifestyle and adapted very well. What sort of effects has it had on the family?
Well, that's one of the main reasons why we did get the boat. As the kids are getting older, we try to find more things for us to do. And this is something we can all do together.
So as multiple boat owners, what made you keep going back to Peters and staying in a Sea Ray?
As far as sticking with Sea Ray, it's the quality of the boat, their style, their detail, and the service that we get from Sea Ray as well.
And the quality workmanship.
So would you guys mind showing me around your 250 SLX?
Sure.
We'd love to.
So Marianne, where do you want to start?
Let's start over here. This is the wet bar, and it comes with a sink, and you can put it down like this and turn it for when the boat is moving so it doesn't bounce around. And this is Corian countertop. Underneath the wet bar is a storage area, and behind you are seats, very comfortable seats. This is where we spend a lot of our time when the boat is cruising. There is a table holder so we can put a round table to sit and eat our lunch or have our snacks. And there is a cushion that does go here to make another seat. And then behind the seating area is the sun pad, and we do have another pad that goes in the middle here of the walkway, making it one whole pad. Behind the sun pad is the swim deck. There is a swim ladder and some handles, and there is a transom shower. If we ever need to rinse off salt water, we can use it for that. There's a huge ski locker. It goes almost the whole length of the boat. We can put wakeboards, our tubes, our life jackets, ropes, everything in there. There's so much room, which makes it very convenient because there's more walkable space. We're not bumping into people. Up in this area are the two chairs. Over here is a compartment for our glasses, our telephones.
It's like a little glove compartment.
Yeah, it's a small glove compartment. And right here, this pulls down. This is the stereo. It's a CD, a radio, and it came outfitted with Sirius satellite radio.
Nice. What's this? Is this more storage under here, Marianne?
That's the head, and that swings open. And I know now AJ wants to show you the helm and some other highlights of our boat.
Okay, great. Hey AJ.
Hi, Tina.
What do we got going on here?
Well, what we have here is some of my electronics. The Navman is a chart plotter, chart courses, things like that. It's also equipped, I have a 496 horsepower engine, and it has a smart craft, which means that everything's electronically monitored and checked. I have my Lowrance fish finder, GPS, and depth finder. We use that when we're fishing. Actually keeps us on track if we get lost. We use that a lot. My trim tabs are here. I also got a windlass, which is controlled from right here as well, for the anchor. Everything else, the wiper, the bilge pump, the bilge blower, the water pump is all controlled here. The hatch back here for the engine compartment is on electronic, so that goes up with a motor, and I control it as well here. We have anchor lights, nav lights, cockpit lights, and also docking lights that we got equipped with this model.
So AJ, when you're underway, where is everybody? You're here, the kids are where?
Well, the kids like riding up front, and my wife usually stays here or up front. And when we're sitting somewhere, whether we're fishing or just floating or eating or whatever, someone can lay around up here and get sun, or else they can expand the sun deck in the back.
So plenty of room for everybody.
Plenty of room for everyone and even friends sometimes.
Were the previous boats you owned, were they similar in style? Were they bow riders or?
Yes, they're similar in style. Each year was an upgrade. You know, we have more room now. Now we can bring more friends aboard. There's a lot of storage. There's a lot of storage in this whole boat. And under most of the seats, there's areas where we store towels or line or whatever we need for the day.
AJ, it's been great. Thanks for showing me around.
Well, thank you, Tina.
AJ, it sounds like that you and your family are really putting the versatility of a Sea Ray to the test with all your boating activities. It was great to meet you all.
Thank you very much, Tina.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Coming up next, Marina Profile.
My name is Bobby Mitchner, owner, president of Peters Marine Service in Allentown, Pennsylvania. Peters Marine Service was founded in 1936 and has transferred down through the generations from great-grandfather to grandfather and now to grandson. Just recently, in March of this year, I purchased the business from my grandfather. Here in the sales operation, we sell the Sea Ray and the Baja product line from 18 feet up to 34 foot. Customers come in and they'll say, this is something I've always wanted to do. This is something I've always wanted to be involved in. I just never knew how to take the first step. And in turn, they'll come in, they'll purchase an 18-foot boat that they'll trailer from lake to lake. And then 2-3 years later, they come back and say, I've come into the sport, I got my feet wet, now I want to go from there. The number one thing that keeps people coming back to the Sea Ray product is it's a quality product, its appearance. They know they have a product that is safe for their kids to play on, jump off the boat, enjoy water sports, and one that is the sleekest, sharpest looking product out on the water. Our service department is located 2 blocks away from our showroom. All of my service technicians, 8 full-time service technicians, along with a service writer, warranty gentleman, and also the service manager, are all working together to make sure that the product, once it gets out there, is taken well care of. When a customer brings a boat in for service here at Peters Marine, they automatically are greeted right away by a service writer or the service manager who goes out to the product itself. They go out, take a walk around the product, and make sure that everything is taken care of in regards to what the customer needs done to the product. Once again, this is Bobby here at Peters Marine Service in Allentown, Pennsylvania. Please feel free to come down and check out the Sea Ray and Baja product that we offer.
My name is Mike Esposito. I'm the owner of Blue Marsh Canteen. It's an Italian restaurant. So we have a pizza, we have a wings, and every day we run a special. Michael, I know for at least 35 years. He makes a good pizza. We work together all the time. And he's the best pizzaman in Brooks County.
Hi, my name is Chrissy Heckman. I work here at the Blue Marsh Canteen. I'm going to show you around. This is the bar area here. We feature special drinks during the day. On Friday and Saturday nights, we have bands that play in the smoking section of the bar area. We have bands that play all kinds of music, everything from classic rock, country, blues, funk bands. During the evenings, sometimes the bands play outside here. And then we have the umbrellas up and we have tiki torches. And this is really nice during the summer out here. The managers here, my bosses, Mike Massa and Mike Esposito, they're great guys to work for.
Blue Marsh Lake is located in Leesport, Pennsylvania, and runs 8 miles long, covering nearly 1,200 acres with 35 miles of shoreline. It has an average depth of 50 feet and is connected to many long creeks, including Spring Creek and Tulpehocken Creek, both perfect for trips of exploration with the family. This lake is immaculately maintained, which makes for beautiful views and peaceful surroundings, and is always open to the public. Blue Marsh Lake has 3 launch ramps. State Hill Boat Ramp, located at the southernmost end of the lake. Scheide Boat Ramp is to the north, located about 45 minutes from the main body of the lake. And Dry Brooks Boat Launch in the northeast corner of the lake. Dry Brooks Boat Launch is also conveniently located close to the Dry Brooks Day use area, complete with a beach, swim area, picnic pavilions, and a concession stand, and restroom facilities. The numerous other quiet coves and brilliant views on the lake are perfect for spending hours at a time. Stilling Basin and the nearby dam on the eastern side of the lake are popular points of interest, as the dam keeps over 1,600 acres of surrounding forests and woodlands clean and makes for perfect hunting grounds. Kept up by the state game lands located just north of the beach area and accessible by boat. Today on Industry Insider, I'll be talking to Mike New. He is the Director of Education and Services for the American Boat and Yacht Council. Mike, how are you today?
I'm very well, thank you.
Thanks for being here. Mike, what are some of your responsibilities as Director of Education and Services?
At ABYC, we do training around the United States. I organize the training, get the instructors to the many different venues. We provide education at the certification level and at the basic level. We also do consumer education for the marine industry.
Mike, what types of certification do you provide?
At ABYC, we try to cover the major subject matter in the marine industry.
Why would it benefit a marine technician to be certified in these areas?
The credential is widely respected in the marine industry. When you have an ABYC electrical certification, it's something that people generally put on their letterhead, on their business cards, maybe even a sign in the shop. It's a huge benefit to a consumer, and when you have the boat repaired, you want that assurance, that third-party assurance, that your boat was repaired safely.
Mike, thanks so much for explaining to us the benefits of certification for marine technicians and why it's so important and why the consumer should look for that when they're going to look for a service repair center to repair their boat. Also, the consumer classes that they can take, that is absolutely fantastic, and I didn't realize you had those, and it's great to hear about them.
Tina, we'd love to get you in a class soon. I'll keep you on the list, and thank you very much for having me.
Mike. Thank you.
Well, my name's Bill Capwell. I'm the owner and operator of Angler's Paradise and Marine tackle store in Whitehall, Pennsylvania. Mainly what we have when you come in, we have all your hard baits, crank baits, spinner baits on the back wall. We try to group them so people don't have to walk all over. If they want a rubber worm, they know they go in the last 4 aisles. If they want crankbaits, they're staying in the first 2. Over here we have our saltwater selection, some of our higher end lures from Japan. We do all your major brands of fishing reels, Shimano, Daiwa, Akuma, Tika, Quantum, and we carry all the basics. We're not just a high-end store. We have anything from $3 to up as high as $60 for a bait. Fishing starts in March, beginning of March, as long as the ice is off, where the bass fishermen will go out. They start catching walleye there. It's probably one of the best lakes in May and June. It's really became known for its crappie fishing. I mean, you can literally catch 50, 60 in a day. You can take a family there and just have a ball. Into your September fishing, where it gets to be a little bit, again, where it turns more wide open, the bass fishing and the stripers again, and the walleye start. With there being a spillway on the backside of the dam of Blue Marsh is where a lot of the walleye fishing. it's a good seasonal lake. There's always something going on there. Hello, this is Bill Capwell again, owner of Anglers Paradise Marine in Whitehall, Pennsylvania. I'd like for you all to come down and see our store. I don't think you'd be disappointed.
We hope you enjoyed visiting Blue Marsh Lake and with the Devine family aboard their 250 Sea Ray SLX. Join us again next week for another exciting Northeast boating adventure on Port of Call.